Hello everybody, and today we'll be looking at an old board game. This is Pac-Man game, I guess. According to the box, it's as much fun as the action-packed arcade game of the same name. This is from 1980, so this is pretty old. This is like the same year the Pac-Man arcade game came out. Just to put that in context. So this is like one of the earliest video game memorabilia, really, because Pac-Man was the first video game character to really take off, really. There's popular video games, but not like a character, if you know what I mean. So this is pretty historical. So this is missing pieces. I'm not sure how much. I think Ghost, but this was in a board James episode, so you probably recognize that. That's from Thrift Store. I actually didn't pay too much for this, but I thought this is a really neat piece of history. It's got a little damage in the box. This is made by Milton Bradley, who makes a bunch of board games. There's nothing on the underside, and it's really cool to own an 80s board game, because I know they have a lot of cool ones back in the day. So let's open it up and see what we got. We got our board, which is a Pac-Man maze. So I'm pretty sure it's missing some ghost. This one's missing its eye, but we have all the Pac-Mans. So here's a we'll get the yellow one. So here's a Pac-Man, apparently. It eats the dots, and I'm not sure this all the dots, but you can see it's quite a lot. Which these are just basic marbles. It basically feels like, and I guess they go in these holes, and we're gonna eat them all. Someone plays the ghost. So it's not complete, but hey, it's pretty cool. So I'm going to set it up, and let's get to it now. Looking at these instructions, which were actually on the back of the cover, so there's no pamphlet that get lost. And it looks like this has all the pieces, really. It turns out there's just only 2 ghosts, as you can see there, unless it means 2 ghosts per character, but it only looks like there's 2 ghosts in total. The only thing that's missing is the one eye, which is fine, and 76 marbles, which I guess are unique to the game, but they're just pretty much feel like generic white marbles. And I'm not sure they're 76, but either way, it shouldn't matter too much. All the main pieces are here, and it kind of tells you how to construct them. So yeah, let's get to the game. Alright, so here's the game board set up. So we are only missing marbles, including 4 yellow ones, which go in these special holes, or the power pellets. But yeah, it turns out there's only 2 ghosts. So this is actually a pretty interesting game. The other thing it's missing is 2 dies, which I don't think they're Pac-Man themed anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I don't have any dies with me right now, but basically, you roll your die, and you move your Pac-Man and one of the ghosts. You get to choose to move a ghost. So yeah, anyone can control the ghost. So it's pretty basic. We'll just use this blue one here, because she's right here. We're on home base, and if we rolled, let's say we rolled a 4. So he gets to gobble up 1, 2, 3, and, well, that didn't work that well, did it? Gobble that sucker. So yeah, once we gobbled up all our marbles, we can put it in our little tray there, and we lay our Pac-Man down, and we choose one of the ghosts. And we also move 4. These yellow ones don't matter, just the main ones. It turns out 1, 2, 3, 4. So for some reason, blue, he's not very smart, and he boomed his ghost near him. Now, for example, the yellow played, and he got a 2. So we'll eat up. Okay, that's seems like it's gonna be a problem. It's kind of fun, but that's how it kind of goes. So he goes 1 and 2. Only got 1. Every time you do that, you get to eat whatever there. So these dots here, and he can move his ghost. So okay, the ghost moved the pellet, so we're not gonna do that. So he goes 1, 2. Oh, he landed on the blue ghost. So blue ghost. I'm not sure if this ghost gets reset or not, because that's kind of cheap. But then again, blue can move that ghost again. Blue gets back to home, and they take 2 of their marbles. So 2 marbles went to yellow. That's kind of how the game works. It actually works pretty well for what they're trying to do. Though these Pac-Man look pretty derpy, it is pretty kind of a fun mechanism. But these marbles are getting flown around, probably why they lost a lot, but it looks like you can't really, and you just dump them back in. So like I said, the only difference is that if You get your little power pellet, which are supposed to be yellow, but there is no yellow ones. And we see a ghost. We can gobble our ghost up, and the ghost gets shot back. And I think I don't know what happens if that happens. Basically means you're invulnerable to ghosts, or just send them back. So yeah, that's Pac-Man the board game. Pretty interesting. Of course, it's kind of hard to play when you're the only person here. You don't have the dice. But super cool. Bye-bye.